All right, let's talk about Indiana's rich history. Of course, with 107 years of the Indianapolis 500, we know we've got a great auto history in Indiana. And at one point, we had as many car companies in Indiana as Detroit did.
Yeah, that's hard to believe when you're competing with the Motor City, but that history of Indiana and cars is now being celebrated in a series of artworks and roundabouts. Today, our 13 Inside Track host, Laura Steele, shows us what it looks like.
On Auto Row in Carmel, new cars for as far as the eye can see. But take a second. In the roundabout at 96 and Priority Way, and you'll see a beautiful reminder of Indiana's place in automotive history.
Inspired by the Marmon Wasp, the winner of the first Indy 500.
Another first is something we can't imagine a car without today.
Ray Haroon, the driver, and the engineer wanted a car that was just one driver. And all the other drivers at that time had a co-pilot. He thought about it, so he put a mirror on it, and they said, yep, you can race. So that was the first known use of a rear view mirror on a car. And if you look very closely, you will see his image in the mirror. And that's just one example of innovations from this period.
Even the base, a nod to IMS, made with bricks from the famed Speedway.
What do you want people to think when they drive around this roundabout?
Well, hopefully they can see the car, not just as a beautiful artwork, but also they might want to dig a little deeper and try and understand what the car's all about.
It's a nod to the great automotive history here in central Indiana.
The Marmon Wasp is one of 4 sculptures that will be going up on 96th Street this year, honoring Indiana's automotive legacy. And we got a sneak peek of what's next.
You know, these sculptures are the result of a collaboration in just the same way that the cars that they celebrate were the results of a collaboration.
Duesenberg in the middle.
Inside Bomar Industries in Beech Grove.
I wanted to depict the Auburn Accord and the Duesenberg, famous cars from each of those brands.
That steering wheel came off of one of their cars because of the little triangle in the center.
Accord were the first people to put a horn, the car horn, on the steering wheel.
These are the pistons and rods.
From the Duesenberg.
Are we at the beginnings of this, Bob? What are we seeing back here, and what is this going to be?
This represents Studebaker, and this is what's called the Lazy S. This is his artist rendition of that. There's 3, and they'll sit like 3 sisters. They'll just be like 3 here that'll be going up into the sky, but this is very representative of what the Lazy S looks like.
This is Stutz. It's a hood ornament from the Stutz, and a very famous hood ornament, which of course is going to be sliced in metal this way. This one's going to be spectacular at night up here with all of the colors that come from the dichroic glass and the reflections.
Do you think that when people come and see it, they go around it a couple times?
Oh, we've seen that. Oftentimes when we're putting them in, people will keep driving around, they'll honk their horn and say, it's beautiful, and stuff like that, and there couldn't be anything more heartwarming than that.